It's on 1st and 10. Completed over the middle. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. They gain 11 on that play. And that's a Chiefs first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10.
Yellow.
Again, Mahomes to throw. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target.
And I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages, and he couldn't do it right there.
From the 40, here comes 2nd and 10. Back to the air, Mahomes. Short pass brought in. And this play is nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And it's going to be first down, Kansas City.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
Danger, kids. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
First and goal.
On play action, it's Mahomes. And they will score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs take a 13-0 lead. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
Butker to try the point after. Coming in from the right, and they blocked it! They blocked it! Ooh, and I think he envisioned this one going all the way back for 2, but they're able to track him down and limit the damage to just that blocked kick. After seeing his point after blocked, he's got to stay out there and kick it off. And he's going to field this one in the end zone without a return. So that's going to bring us out to the 35-yard line. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Here's Allen. Drops it off to Cook. Rolling into enemy territory. And he's going to have this down to the 42-yard line. They get 23 on that one. And that's good for a Buffalo first. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
42-yard line.
On 1st down, Allen. This finds Cooks complete. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
5 still to go here. This is 2nd down.
Regular. Bring up. We go.
Shotgun handoff now to Cook. Ooh, they're on that one. 2nd down's going to end up in a loss of yards. So the run goes backwards. What do you think, Brock? Is it time that they start getting a little more aggressive, take some more risks offensively?
Not in my book. You've not earned that right. I think a lot of play callers feel that same way, too. Man, you get to earn the right to be aggressive and take shots when you can do the basics, like, I don't know, run for a positive gain.
Allen on 3rd down. Here's a screen for Cook. They'll get him the first inside the 25. And they'll finally bring him down at the 22. The big play nets him 17 yards. And the Bills have a first down.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
So 2 minutes still to play in this first half, partner. More from Highmark Stadium in just a moment. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Hey, tight. We go.
From the shotgun, it's Allen. This time not able to get it to him. He's been a favorite target on this drive, but incomplete there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, Well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Back to the air, Allen. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Christian Fulton. And the Chiefs get the football as he makes his third interception of this season.
I've not yet in my lifetime come across a defender who hasn't told me how great an offensive player they were back in the day. Oh, you should have seen me as a running back or wide receiver. Well, right there, that defender showed some of that background. A brilliant job of getting into the open field and setting his offense up for success.
With the second level at the 40. Space on the right. He's got room. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
Hey, Sunday, on Sunday, on Sunday, on Sunday. What's that?
They want to run it across. And he's into the end zone again. So he gets them the big play touchdown. And then they reward him with a chance to add on 2 more. So they stick with a hot hand partner. And he ends up adding 2 more on top of that touchdown.
I'd say 8 points is a pretty solid try's work for him.
Right.
And as long as he's producing, seeing the gaps, getting the pads down, getting those tough yards, feed that man the ball. He won't be denied.
Tackles made, so this drive will begin at the 34-yard line. Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10.
Alert, alert, alert. 180. Middle. What is that?
Not deterred by that pick. He's thrown again. Finds him on a slant. This is going to take him off and across midfield there at the opposing 45. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down. Offense up to the line fast.
56, 56.
At the 45-yard line.
First down throw for Allen. That finds his man. It's Keon Coleman. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's good for a Buffalo first.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Chased out to his right. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
This is reeled in by Joshua Palmer. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Bills have a first down.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page. Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. Now the shotgun give to Cook. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills get their first points of this game just before halftime. It's a James Cook touchdown. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out. And that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
That one right down the middle. And the Bills get it back to a 14-point game.
Mitch Wishnowsky set to kick off.
Here's Wishnowsky now to handle the kickoff. This one doesn't make the landing zone, so this drive's going to start at the 40. So hopefully he's able to find the landing zone next time. His first kickoff gives him some great field position here. From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10.
Yellow, yellow. Our side.
Dive play straight ahead. Oh, he drops a cut to the right sideline. Has room into the secondary. Cuts back to the center of the field. Touchdown, Kansas City! The Chiefs get more points to end a lopsided first half.
Hey, Kate, we're not even to halftime, and this guy has already got a game's worth of success. And the great thing is that, yes, it benefits him individually, statistically, but you know it just sets the table for everybody else because that play-action pass should be devastating.
That one splits the uprights. And the Chiefs stretch their lead to 21. Butker on now to kick this one away. So it goes for a touchback. Let's see what they decide to do with the time they've got remaining here. First and 10, but only time left for maybe a couple of plays here.
Hey, home, home, home. What's that?
Working now from the gun. And that is incomplete. 8 seconds left now.
As a defense, you got to see the pass. You got to time up your hit, and you got to jar that ball loose. Not a lot of offensive players are hanging on to that one through a well-placed hit.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. He'll throw it. Finds a seam down the middle. And the hit arrived shortly after that football did, but he hangs on for a gain down to the enemy 44. Just before halftime, we get a timeout ticket. So here comes the kick team for what will be a very long attempt. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. The Bills will turn to their kicker, Tyler Bass, for the field goal try. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. Has the direction, but not the distance. It falls just short. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
Mitch Wishnowsky set to kick off.
Here's Wishnowsky now to handle the kickoff. On the return, here's Nico Mejio. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. After that return, he's looking pretty banged up out there. We're going to have a stoppage as team personnel comes out to look at him. Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's 1st and 10.
Yellow.
Play action, Mahomes. He's just cut downfield by Rice. And he has it right near midfield here. Just about a yard short. We get 22 out of that play. And that's a Chiefs first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
One play in, and they are already close to midfield. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
So first down from the 41.
Yellow. Our side.
They go play action. It's Mahomes. Left side, it's caught by Rice. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Mahomes finds his man Gray, and they get him right at the line of scrimmage.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7.
Yellow. Right.
They'll air it out on 3rd. Rolling out to his left. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well, no look on his first look of the game. Now they're up against it here on 4th down.
For the Chiefs field goal. A 55-yard attempt.
Has the distance, but headed well left. No good. But I do see a flag out there. Let's see what the call is. Thought he had a chance to block it, but he ends up wiping out the kicker instead. And that's going to award their offense a 1st down. You got to be smarter than that. No reason to hit the kicker there, and that gives them a 1st down. They'll run here following the penalty. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on 1st down. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. That's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Yellow.
3rd down, it's Mahomes. That's Worthy running the slant. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. He picks up 15 on the play. And it's going to be 1st down, Kansas City.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Yellow, yellow.
From the pistol, Smith. And he stopped after ripping off an 8-yard chunk. It's 2nd down.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Yellow. Right.
Pistol now for Mahomes. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs grow the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Marquise Brown touchdown. Well, this machine has been firing on all cylinders this game, partner. And it continues firing as that lead grows yet again.
And those who've tried to get in the way of that machine you're talking about, namely the defense, well, they've paid the price over and over and over again.
Rucker with the extra point. And the Chiefs continue piling on to this lead.
Bill 7. Harrison Butker to kick off.
Butker on now to kick this one away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10.
180.
Straight ahead, here's Cook. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2.
Look out.
It's Allen out of the pistol. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
He's really starting to just about exhaust every option and trick he's got at his disposal. That time, trying to test him outside the pocket, extend the play, there was just nowhere to go with it.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Got a man. That's Kincaid. And they They send him out of bounds as he gets this to the opposing 45. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45.
Look out.
Working from the gun, it's Allen. He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So second down now after the incompletion.
Read and react, read and react, read and react. Got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going. And you got to react as he begins to throw to get to a spot and knock it away.
Pulled in by his back, Cook. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills start the second half with some needed points. It's a James Cook touchdown. Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and clawing. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive. Go and get your job done.
35. Bills 14.
Here's Wishnowski now to handle the kickoff. And Mejia with the return. He's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. First and 10.
I don't need to.
Drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And he stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with 2nd and 1.
While that run may not move the chains, Kate, that is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
They fake the handoff. Now Mahomes. This ball's caught by Tunyon. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. That play good for 17 and a first down.
Kid, I can promise you that's one of those play-action plays they've repped over the week during practice. They're both quarterback and tight end. Went to bed last night thinking, man, I hope this one's called. And when it is, I hope you have just a little space to operate. That play-action works beautifully, and the tight end, the beneficiary.
Yellow.
A first down carry for Pacheco. Now he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Yellow.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. He gets forward, and it's about 4 yards. Tackle made by Cole Bishop.
When you don't have great success on first down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune third down situation.
He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. Give him 24 on that play. And that's a Chiefs first down.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down. 24-yard gain on the play. First down, Chiefs.
The running back gets it on the draw. Didn't sell the draw enough, but he pays the price. He's headed the wrong direction, backs him up for 2nd down.
Sometimes the surprises work out for a nice game. And sometimes, well, those surprises, they don't surprise anybody, and you're left hoping your running back just gets up.
Quick throw completed by Mahomes. And a big shot keeps him out of the end zone, but they're just a yard away now as that play brings him to 1st and goal. A pickup of 17. And now they have a 1st and goal. A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the 3rd quarter. It's Chiefs football, and they've got to feel pretty good about this score entering the 4th. Right on the doorstep now. Here's first and goal from inside the 1.
Yep. Hey, 15.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Brought in by his backsmith. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs keep adding to that fourth quarter lead. Well, as they drive forward to what right now looks like it should be a win, Brock, he sure has taken advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His second touchdown of the game.
Yeah, you just kind of feel these two building some trust, right? Just more and more equity. Certainly paying dividends in this one, but more than likely for more games to come.
Harrison Butker at a kickoff.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Allen. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Watson. And the Chiefs take over on his 5th interception of the season.
I'll hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did through 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
Hunt trying things up the gut. And he gets up for a gain of about 4.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yard to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground. You can throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5.
I've got Louie. Yellow.
Another run for Hunt. And this will only complicate matters for 3rd down, partner. They're sent backwards. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7.
Fight on these two.
To the air on 3rd and long. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
The lead looks safe, but the Pedals staying down. They're going for this.
Yellow.
Mahomes throwing on 4th. He gets it to Rice. And he's touched as they pick up their 1st down on 4th.
I love those moments of truth. We get to see exactly how they handle it with all the pressure that drives right on them. Turns out, handled it pretty darn well, and now they'll keep pushing on.
Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Not on the same page with his tight end. And it sets up 2nd down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
Just something off in the rhythm of their passing game on that one. Time to recalibrate and keep throwing it to get back into rhythm.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Hey, Sunday. Hey, Riblet.
They'll throw 3rd and long. Out wide to Brown. And he's brought down at the line.
I got to be honest, it hurts a little extra when it comes on third down, but it really doesn't matter what down it is. If a completed pass is stopped at the line of scrimmage offensively, that's a failure. Defensively, that's a success. Something I would have never said 20 years ago, Kate, when I started this business, but it rattles through my big old noggin now. That miss really has an effect on fantasy football owners more than anybody else. Imagine the poor soul somewhere, anywhere, who ends up losing in fantasy this week specifically because of that miss.
First and 10. Here's Allen. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. He was looking for Keon Coleman on that throw. So that brings up second down. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Buying some time right. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Throw here, third down. Here's a screen for Cook. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further.
It's plays like that, Kate, right wrong. When I sit and judge a defense, I judge the awareness. I judge how well that coordinator's got them equipped to see what's going on the field, and not just see it, but attack it. And they devoured that screen game on third down.
Now can't blame him looking at that scoreboard, right? Might as well go for this on fourth down. Desperation time here. He finds it beyond the marker. And this will reach the opposing 25-yard line.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Sets him up nice and pretty at the 25 following that big play. To throw again, it's Allen. This is thrown towards the defender instead. Man, he's the one who makes a play in football. That's not what this offense wants. Incomplete on first down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
Play action now. Allen. And no one had a shot at that. It's out of the back of the end zone. Incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. So now it's going to be third and long.
I like that, Kate. That's going to keep a defense honest. That proves that they're not afraid to take a shot on any given snap. And with enough looks, eventually, one's going to hit.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down. Allen going to throw again. And that's a win for the pass rush. Shit as he threw it leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Down big, they're going to exhaust all options, it appears. The offense lining up to go for this. They'll go. Allen. That's cut beyond the marker. And in. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills putting up points in a game decided. Dalton Kincaid with a touchdown. And he pulls it. It's no good. Kick goes too far to the left. Point after, left on the table. Following the play, though, one of the Bills still pretty shaken up down there. Trainer's going to get out there to see what's wrong. Down by 3 scores, their hand is forced. They're going to try the onside kick here. And the Chiefs cover up the kick. Well, I guess they kind of had to do it here, Brock.
Yeah, it's called a have to. Yeah, kind of have to at this point in the game, huh?
Okay, but like most things in this game, it did not work out for them.
Yeah, let's face it, even if they do recover that, probably not going to find a way to win. But this is a time where you work on things, where you do build to the following week. Got to find a way to flush this because it's just not been their kind of game.
Yellow!
Mahomes on 1st and 10. Taking a chance to the end zone. And he hauls that one in. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs put up even more points in a win. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown.
There's a good chance he wasn't even looking when that ball was released, but the crowd, well, the crowd let him know exactly what was going on. He could feel the swell of excitement. Whenever they take a deep shot, it's only going to get louder now as they were able to connect.
This one is up and good. And the Chiefs grow their lead yet again. Butker on now to kick this one away. And he won't opt to bring this one out. Content to keep it there in the end zone. They'll start their drive at the 35. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10.
What's that?
They're going to throw out of the gun. Completed over the middle. And he is hauled down right at that midfield strap. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
A gain of 15 yards. And the Bills first down.
First down throw for Allen. Finds him over the middle. And they make the tackle at the 38. Offensive line fast.
15 yards on the play. That's another Bills first down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Throwing now on 1st down. Allen throwing quickly, but it's incomplete.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
After the incompletion, still at the 38, it's 2nd and 10. Again, Allen to the air. Forced out to his right. He tucks it and takes off. And he's going to have this one down to the 28. Offense in a hurry up here.
That's another Bills first down. 1st and 10 at the 28-yard
On
line.
1st down, Allen has him on the quick hitter. And he's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone. Brock inside the 15. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
In the red zone on 1st. He rolls to his right. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills making the scoreboard look a touch better. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
Allen looking to throw this. And he is going to get in. That's going to cut a couple more off of that lead. With time ticking away, they prepare for a must-get onside kick. And the Chiefs cover up the kick.
Hey, the numbers don't lie. The numbers tell you, Kate, time and again, it is so hard to recover these onside kicks. And when you got an opponent prepared for it, well, that makes it even more difficult.
1st and 10, it's Mahomes. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And it'll be 1st and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
He just made a difficult throw to the outside. Look elementary, Kate, and that's not easy. The placement, excellent. And it helped set his target up to put some more yards on that stat sheet.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Working inside the red zone. Vacates quickly left side. Catch made. And that's a touchdown, at least for the moment, Brock. But there's a flag out there. I think that they might wipe this one away. Well, you never want a penalty to take a touchdown off the board, but nobody to blame but himself here. This one's on him.
Yeah, it's one of those situations Where you point a finger at somebody else, there's three pointing right back at you. And in this case, it was all on him. Just losing some
pressure coming, and they take him down. And quickly, their chances at the end zone are running out, Brock. It's 3rd and goal.
You're just not going to win many games in this league when you can't generate a pass rush until the 4th quarter. You needed to feel the impact from this defense earlier and more often in this game. The lack thereof was a big part of what's put them playing from behind in the final stanza of this one.
And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. Unable to connect with his running back. So now they're left with 4th and goal.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive down the field. Those windows and throwing lanes, Kate, they're not open very long. And it only takes a little bit for a throw to be thrown off. Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
Butker on now to kick this one away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10.
319! What's that?
From the shotgun, it's Allen. Trying to push deep downfield. And the downfield call is going to go unanswered. Defender saw to that. That incompletion means it's 2nd down.
How many times do defenders hear from their coaches, read and react, read and react? You got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and then more importantly, you got to react as he begins to throw and knock that ball away.
Hey, hold.
Working from the gun, it's Allen. Pulled in by his back, Cook. And he's out of bounds just past, looks like the 40-yard line.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Working now from the gun. Oh no, they get him yet again! Nick Bolton has it. And the Chiefs will take over as he records his 1st interception of our season.
There's some serious self-scouting going on right now. What is this quarterback not seeing that has led to these 3 interceptions in just this game? And then overall, what is this offense doing that has this defense clued in coverage-wise to every route combination they're trying to throw?
Yellow!
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Screen here for Smith. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. They're going to pass it here. Throwing this one back of the end zone. And through the back of the end zone and out of bounds. Great play defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right. Active hands and aggressive mindset. As a DB, you've got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown, and you're the last line of defense, the guy that's got to make the play on the ball, and he just did.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Yellow!
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Escapes the pocket. And after all that running, he ends up out of bounds deep behind the line of scrimmage. And even a throwaway, that's going to count as a sack.
Well, as a quarterback, I hate to assign blame to the position, but on that one, you just got to throw it away for an incompletion. We still need to give credit to the defense, no question, which helped flush him from the pocket in the first place.
Ooh, best of luck here, guys. It's 4th and pretty far.
Yellow! 15! Attack!
They'll go. It's Mahomes. Sends this to the end zone. And the man is there to knock it away. Great defense to not only deny that touchdown, but force this turnover on downs.
You go for it on 4th down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost them the possession.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Buys time, rolling right. Looking slant route, complete. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. They get 27 on the play. Yeah, that's good for a Buffalo first.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
From the red zone now. Oh, he lost the football. And this is picked up by the Chiefs.
Man, did those sidelines get loud. I think we all had to figure out what the heck was going on and who recovered the ball. But the minute they see the defense gets it, Kate, look at them. They save 6 points, and they get the ball back for their offense.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10.
Yellow. I call shoulders.
From his end zone, it's Mahomes. Short pass brought in. And he'll be taken down on the edge of his own end zone at the 2. Timeout taken by Kansas City. It's 2nd. And they'll have just one left to burn now.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or with big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, gets good coverage, contested catches, they really make tight.
And he's not going to escape. They could not get the push they needed. That's going to be a safety. Out now for the free kick, hoping their defense can answer a safety with a stop of their own. Fields this at the 19. Off to the races, middle of the field. And Buffalo will take this one back for the touchdown. The Bills get it back to within 2 possessions. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
He'll reach the end zone. They get 2 more points to help attack that deficit. Well, not the way they drew it up, partner, but when it works, who cares? They didn't defend the check down throw, and it's open for 2.
I can still remember one of my first red zone days way back when. Touchdown to check down. Touchdown to check down. Now, I know it's not a touchdown, but this check down, well, it was a valuable 2 points.
And the Chiefs are able to make that recovery. That should lock up this win. And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line.
No question they wanted the ball back late, but you don't see many of these recovered by the kicking team in the NFL. You see even fewer recovered when they're actually expecting it, like they certainly were right there.
This is Brown, and he's got it downfield. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs have likely locked up the win right there. It's a Marquise Brown touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Now 4 seconds left. We've got a timeout. Not that the final play is going to change the outcome, but we will get one more snap. After thinking it over, these guys lining up for 2.
Yellow.
The Chiefs will set up for the 2-point conversion.
Mahomes throwing for 2. It's caught. Ooh, and he can't shake the defense. They track him down in the backfield, and this 2-point attempt fails.
58, Bills 38.
Butker on now to kick this one away. This one winds up as a touchback, so they're going to have one final snap to work with.
Their own 35-yard line.
All right, this is going to be the final play of the game. Cook trying this one up the gut. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. So it's a win for the visiting Chiefs. Man, they were facing a top-5 defense this week, Brock, but they made them look anything but. What a great performance to get this win.
Yeah, you could come in, Kate, with this awe and mystique of, gosh, we're facing one of the best defenses in the league, but as soon as you get those first points, you realize, you know what? They're mortal just like the rest of us, and they took the fight right to them.
That does it for another broadcast of the NFL on EA Sports. With my partner in the booth, Brock Hewitt, I'm Kate Scott. It's a win for the Chiefs as we say so long from Buffalo.